If I actually turned it on, I just flipped the right switch. I flipped the wrong switch. So we were streaming, just no one could watch it. So we're streaming now. So now it is popping up across, of course, OzarkRadioNews.com. It's popping up on Facebook. It's popping up on YouTube. It's just popping up everywhere. Folks who are just joining us on the video, you haven't missed anything yet.
So there you go.
You haven't missed anything else. See, there we go. There's the feed.
There we go. There's the street.
There's the street.
That will soon, because as you mentioned, the pigeon. It's a very fast pigeon that got to us.
This is different this year. Normally, we're here at All Pet Equine Supply. Thank you to the folks at All Pet. Normally, we can look over our shoulder and we can kind of see the parade on the old route on Missouri Avenue.
Yeah.
So we had a kind of a general idea where we were at in the parade, because, it was going through it. We could see, like, Santa, or we could see the horses, and all right, about 10, 15 minutes left in the parade. We're good to go. This year, it's down there.
Somewhere around the bend.
But for the folks who are, does Porter Wagner run north to south, east to west? I should really know this, but I'm going to say north to south, North Porter Wagner Boulevard. So
yeah,
for those on the south side, it's going to be a few minutes. But as soon as we see it cross over there by McDonald's and Domino's at Gibson and Porter Wagner, we'll definitely let you know that that's taking place.
And it's headed this way. And, I'd like to say this is a tremendous, wonderful turnout. As I'm looking up and down north to south on Porter Wagner Boulevard, there's a wonderful, great turnout. The cars lined up, people out ready for the great Christmas parade here in West Plains.
A lot of folks out shopping locally today. We were out and about earlier. We were over at Monty's Outdoors. We were enjoying ourselves over there. And it was a good time. A lot of people just out getting ready, and because now it's starting to feel like that time. When a couple days ago when I was out in my shorts because it was 75 degrees out, it didn't quite have that Christmas feeling to it.
No,
but now it feels a little bit better.
Yes, it not only feels, but kind of looks like Christmas. December is here. It's ready. It's turning that corner into the holiday spirit.
I think I might hear something over there, but I'm not quite positive. But we're going to keep looking back over the street there. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us here, both online. We've got over 100 people on this feed right now watching the stream. I did a post earlier on our Facebook page on Ozark Radio News asking for Christmas shout-outs. Because, we always need things to talk about.
Yeah, we'd love to find out who's listening.
So, if you're watching the feeds or whatnot, we're gonna do what we can. Let me pull that back up here. If you want to do a shout-out to folks, I know folks tune into this from all over the country. They want to see what's going on back home.
I remember last year doing this, and you had mentioned some that were, I think, it might have been New York, or it was somewhere up in the northeastern part of the United States that had moved, and it got a little windy there.
Got a little windy there for a second.
They had moved, and they loved being able to be reconnected.
Got a little windy there. You lost your coffee.
I lost my coffee.
And if the folks who walk around handing out hot chocolate can hear this right now, I could go for one of those. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. You drink your coffee. It's okay. But no, again, we want to thank you guys for joining us here this evening. Congratulations to the West Plains Zithers. They were victorious earlier to finish that game. It was over on 96.9 The Fox, so they continue to do very well. I think they're now. I'm going to say 5-1 on the season right now. I'm not positive of that, but I think that's where they're at right now. 5-1 on the season, and here we are. We're in our normal location at All Pet Equine Supply.
Yeah,
we are sitting here. It's the new normal, and of course, new normal includes a new parade route. I don't know how it works, but apparently that's how new normal works.
Apparently. But also we had some other great sponsors, West Plains Savings and Loan. You had Air Medcare, Rick's Truck Repair, Little Caesars, Ramey's Supermarket, Show Me Medical Supply, SMP Auto Glass, Barnett's Meat Processing, West Plains Lock and Key, Country at Heart, and Tantastic. Good time to get a tan when you can't sit out there and get one by yourself. Exactly.
I'm quite a pale guy, so tan is not really my thing.
Same.
I thought the other day I was going to get a sunburn. We had our company Christmas party outside the other day, and it was bright, it was sunny, and the hair doesn't quite grow the way it used to. I mean, you rock the bald look just like I do. So we're talking about shopping local. Shout out to Perry's Barber Shop. 2 weeks ago, I went in there with my great uncle Andy. He is 90-something years old. They did a wonderful job on his haircut, and they shaved me. Now, mind you, it's been 2 weeks, so I got a little bit of stubble up there now to keep me a little bit warm. But they do a great job over there. We've got a lot of sponsors to thank on the video stream as well. Since my phone's powering this right now, I'm going to have you pull that list up over there. If you want to mention, you just went over that list, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fantastic. West Plains Savings and Loan, they've got
got a great truck we're standing on right now.
We are.
It was like that King Country edition. Got the handle so you can step up, or you got like 2 levels of steps that you can step into. You got a handle to pull yourself up. So when you can't really get into the back of the.
We got a car coming down right now, getting a police escort. I don't know if it's part of the parade or not. But we're going to say why not. It's something to watch.
Hey, it's the beginning of what's to come, maybe.
It's something.
Apparently, they were leading that vehicle.
It's a turnoff there. So, okay.
Hey, you're not supposed to be on the parade route. You're not part of the parade. Now move on. There you go.
So is this kind of like our pace car?
That was our pace car.
That was our pace car. Just getting ready. We're not quite there yet, but everyone kind of hold on, and we'll go from there. I love coming to the parade and being here, because even no matter where we're at on the parade, I can kind of look around, and I see people that I know. I see people that I grew up with. It's just fantastic. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm hoping that somebody I grew up with, or I just waved at a complete stranger. But I'm fairly confident I graduated high school with her.
Everybody knows you, Jim.
Well, some days, or they at least claim they do, or not, for that matter. But here we are. We are at All Pet and Quiet Supply. We got another pace car coming down, another police officer car. So this might be the beginning of the parade. I'm always anxious at this time.
Yes.
I want it to start. I want to see it. I want to see what's going on this year. I'm hoping to get the Chamber of Commerce to send us the winners.
Yes.
So the judging going on right now. We might need to check in with Cody here in a couple of minutes, because I know he's down on the far side, on the north side of the route, because he's the one who gave us. He's our pigeon.
He's our pigeon.
Stool pigeon, but he's our pigeon. He gave us the heads up that the parade had started. Now I'm going to say, from my vast knowledge of the city of West Plains and whatnot, and the fact that I used to live on the south end of Porter Wagner Boulevard, right there past Little Caesars, that from that end of Porter Wagner up to Pizza Shack is right at 1.5 miles, give or take. It's really close.
I don't know. That's on a parade speed would be quite a ways.
It is. Now I'm trying to think if this route is longer than past years. I'm thinking so, because normally it wraps all the way around Missouri Avenue, you get back to Carmichael Field, and you're kind of. And
that's more just the lineup area per se, and then Porter Wagner is the parade, but this is kind of all in one.
Yeah, so I understand why they do this way. Definitely more frontage for people to sit and watch it, so they can social distance and whatnot. So overall, I think it was definitely a good call there. We're sitting here. We have a lone police truck coming through right now.
Yep. He's the pre-checker.
He's the pre-checker,
making sure that we're all clear.
So we're waiting. We're looking down to see if anyone's crossed Porter Wagner yet. And I'm seeing more lights down there, and I think that's in a good fashion. Because typically the police officers, the first responders normally lead the parade. So hopefully that's them coming this way.
I'm thinking that is it.
Okay, so I think we're actually getting ready to get this thing rolling. So again, let's thank our wonderful our title sponsor for our radio coverage. They're the ones responsible for this, so you can blame them later on.
Hawkins Home and Lawn.
They're wonderful people up there. They're in their location. They're on North 63. Lots of great stuff there.
The cool thing is talking about that, being a top 50 Whirlpool dealer, that's giving you better prices and better inventory, so you can go and check things out for that. They got their outdoor selection, too, as you mentioned, 2 locations, West Plains, Mountain Grove. Again, if you're looking for appliances throughout South Central Missouri, you're going to get your appliances possibly even in the same day delivery that they do offer. So, again, refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, your furniture, your outdoor stuff, they got you covered there at Hawkins Home and Lawn.
I'm now 99% sure that the person I waved at, I don't know.
Oh, now you know.
I'm fairly confident now. I'm not like 100%, but I'm like at 99% right now. So that's awkward for them. We got some people watching on the live stream right now. Nicole Flowers is watching from Michigan right now, wishing that she could be there. Laura Evans says, do you remember when the parade went around the square? Now, I don't.
I actually do.
Well, that's
because I originally started back in like the early 90s.
I was just going to say because you're old, but it's fine. So tell me about this one. So I always remember.
Remember that.
I remember homecoming goes around the square, but no. So how did it run back then?
I just remember going down it wrapped around the square and then went down
Washington
Avenue.
Okay,
right there, the main.
So it was a lot shorter parade back then.
It was a lot shorter.
Okay.
It was a little simpler and a little easier, but that was many years.
You and your Model Ts, and
hard candy. You had to crank start the cars. I'm not quite that old yet.
Let's see.
I do feel that way.
Carrie Holiday Moore said, "Loved the parade on the square back then." So there you go.
But you got the parade. You had the square all decorated up for Christmas, and it had a very cool holiday vibe to it.
Fantastic. I love everyone coming out. It's fantastic right now. I was driving over here to get set up for the event, and traffic was going slow, which it's a little unusual for Porter Wagner.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it's a suggestion. And it was going it was almost like a Branson traffic. It was polite traffic.
Yes.
I saw 4 lanes stop for a cat in the turning lane.
Wow.
And I'd gotten out in the middle, and I was one of them. But it's okay. But cat went on, traffic continued on. I was like, wow, we are getting into that time of the season. Let's see what else we got going on here. See here, Kay Hawkins. I'm watching from West 2nd Street. Where is everyone at? We're in front of All Pet.
All Pet is where we are.
Yes, wonderful place where pets take their people. They had the Grinch up here last weekend doing pet pictures as well. Colder weather, you bring your pets inside. If you haven't done it yet, bring them by here. They have awesome groomers. Take care of your pet's nails and whatnot so they're not scratching up the floor.
I got everything in there for all your pet stocking stuffers and stuff as well. Take advantage of double punch day coming up on the 18th.
Yes, don't want to miss out on that one. Let's see. We got other comments coming in right now. Merry Christmas from everyone at Birthday Blessings. They were our Ozark Radio Network Cares benefactor this year. Wonderful folks there. Wonderful program they've got going on. What else we got here? Watching from Springfield, that's Allison Mann. Shout out to my younger brother, Logan Harris, who is in the Zizzer Pride Band. So awesome there. My twins, my daughter's kindergarten teacher's watching right now. She just said Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Let's see here. Michelle Watson saying Merry Christmas, wish we were there. And Kathy Sinclair just said hello.
Hello.
So hello. So I think we're getting a lot of the comments in here. Feel free to comment if you're going to do a shout out or wish them a Merry Christmas. We are happy to talk about that as well. We're getting closer. I see the front line.
Yes, I do see the line. I do see it looks like the band behind them.
Wonderful.
Lots of flashing lights. There's like a lot of lights are headed our direction.
I'm doing my best not to sniffle right now because it guys. For those who are watching from the warmth of their vehicle, the warmth of their home or whatnot, it got colder.
It's definitely winter in December. December has finally arrived because it is definitely warm. I know James has said it in the
James, we know James is in there watching right now.
Yeah, and he's again in the nice comfort of the great truck provided by Taylor Grubaugh.
Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet,
and
got a great jingle. Taylor does.
Yes,
he wrote that. Did you know that?
Did he write it?
He actually wrote that. Normally, typically, we come up with we'll take care of the jingle side. He had the thing wrote. He's like, this is what I want to do. Okay, we took care of it, but no, it turned out fantastic
and very good. And of course, it is this great looking truck. Town and Country, leather, loaded.
They just got it like 3 days ago, and they
let James drive it.
And they're trusting us with it. 3 days, and they're trusting us with it. Are they planning on getting this back this weekend, or we got it? You going to take it back after the parade?
Wow. Don't get to keep it the rest of the weekend.
They don't trust us for the rest of the weekend with it. What's the worst that could happen? So make insurance for. Do we have any insurance sponsors? Because that would have been a fantastic segue.
Oh, that would have been. No.
Okay, shout out to Dave Thomas. There we go. Moving on.
Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Help us out. Okay, guys, as you can see on the screens right now, it's starting to come into view a bit. Nicole says it's snowing in Michigan right now. We could have that around here. We could. I can't use my phone, and this is really kind of driving me crazy right now because we had some technical stuff going on.
Yeah,
we're actually doing the broadcast via that, and we got some folks coming in. I know we had a winter weather, I think it was advisory come out for Baxter County. So we'll get some more details on that. Here in a minute, I'm going to make Jan give me his phone.
And that is something that I remember last year. It's almost like a repeat. I'm having deja vu because it was actually pretty decent during the day, and as the night went on, there was an winter weather advisory pop up for a few counties to the north of us.
Yep. So we got some. Here we go. We got the parade going, parade rolling, and
the blue is leading the pride in the front. You got sheriff, you got the state trooper, and you got the finest right here from West Plains on the other side as well.
Here comes the band. Wonderful folks. I bet you that Hummer there came from DRS.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet money on it. Comes West Plains Band. We're going to give you a chance to hear a little bit of them, hopefully.
Yep.
Hopefully Facebook and YouTube won't say, hey, that music there.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a second here. Getting the feeling, ready to go.
Looking good. They've got all the drums dressed up. We've got the candy canes and all the holly and light. They've even got lights on the drums.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's fantastic.
Saxophone down there. They have some of the lights on those that are blinking away. All festive Zizzer Pride Band here.
Doing a wonderful job. Let's follow them a little bit here. They're doing a wonderful job. I know some folks are tuning in to see the band.
And, of course, you can log in and watch the whole parade and watch the video at the KDY Facebook page. Go to Ozark Radio News. So multiple locations where you can find that.
And it will be available, of course, after the parade as well, because I know a lot of folks like to go and watch it. Ann Gentry right now watching in Mountain View, so thank you to Ann Gentry for tuning in. Folks watching online, feel free to share it. We're getting the Christmas spirit here. That's what we're doing.
We've got our first spotting of the Grinch already.
Yes.
There.
And that's West Plains' Little Miss and Mr. and Mrs. Christmas pageant there. Let's see if we can get some shots of the kids. They're waving at us. Hi, kids. Wonderful. West Plains Fire Department. Back over here.
And, of course, all the video, the audio, and everything being made possible. West Plains Savings and Loan, Air Med Care, Rick's Truck Repair, Little Caesars Pizza, some of the fine sponsors.
Oh, yeah, wonderful sponsors helping us out. Fantastic. Again, you said Air Med Care. Getting a little windy here. Okay, let it settle for a second. Missouri State Fire Marshal.
Sparky.org. He's in the back of the fire truck right there.
Okay, I'm going to try to see if we got some winners sent to us yet. And we'll kind of go from there, and because I don't want to...
We're talking about, the tans. This is really good, laying out tanning weather. But Tantastic helping us out with the video sponsors. Of course, Ramey Supermarket, Show Me Medical Supply as well.
Linda Reed watching from Springfield, Missouri. Hello, Linda. Candy Speak is watching as well. Got some more of the fire trucks coming through. Sparky. Hey, there's Sparky.
Maybe who was? I guess is there two Sparkies?
Well, no, the other one was just the vehicle. It was just a picture.
No, I mean they were there in the back of the fire truck. There was.
Oh, maybe it's Sparky Jr.
Maybe so. I don't know. I swear it's another dog.
You're seeing multiple dogs. So we got the Pomona. I couldn't say Pomona for a second there. Pomona Fire Department coming through. Let's see here. So beautiful. Don't see any white trucks.
No, you don't typically. Typically, red is the color of the fire truck. But got two white ones rolling through.
That's Pumpkin Center. Yeah, I'm not making it up. It says it on the side of the truck. You just gave me this look like I'm making it up. Pumpkin Center. It is. And then we got our first place commercial, sponsored by Air Med Care. And I see a lot of snowmen. You're going to see them on the screen here in just a moment, especially if I tilt the screen this way. So we'll see who they are with. If I need to, I'll zoom in on the truck so we can see it, since we're both wearing glasses.
Yes.
So we're going to the first place. And I saw those snowmen running around on North 63 on my drive over here.
They were just running around?
Yeah, it's going to run around all over the place. So what do we got here? Let's zoom in a little bit so we can read. A special thank you to those who donated to our floats. And we're looking for a name on this one. Just some fantastic-looking snowmen there. What do we got here? Merry Christmas on the signs. I can't really see who it is. So, congratulations for them winning first place.
Yes, congratulations.
I'm sure we'll get a name here.
Several snowmen and women.
Brookhaven's Angels. So, there we go. Very cool. Brookhaven. Now we got a choo-choo.
Choo-choo. A choo-choo train.
I'm glad that we both went with the mature choo-choo. Pumpkins.
The little
Rookaboos. So, wonderful, folks. Everyone waving here. Wonderful. Coming up, we got R&T Locksmith Service. Again, thanks to Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC for providing this beautiful truck for our broadcast. Taylor Grubaugh is best price dealer, meaning the best prices displayed for everyone to see, even his competition. Get great buys from nice guys at Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. It's where to go to buy a car.
Yes. There's RT Locksmith. You just saw that roll by.
And now we got West Plains Lock and Key. They're one of our video sponsors, so let's give them a little bit of love here.
Yes. First place, Religious, sponsored by Brown Furniture and Appliances next.
Okay.
Here we mentioned one of our sponsors, again, West Plains Lock and Key that just went by, also Barnett's Meat Processing, and Country at Heart helping out. Okay. Great sponsors making the video of the West Plains Christmas parade happen.
Yep. The parade continues to make its way down Porter Wagner Boulevard on the brand new route.
Oh, we got our second place commercial. We have our grand prize sponsored by Arley Home Fashions coming up for you. It's nice to see everybody kind of, getting out, not only watching the Christmas parade, but this is a very big Christmas parade that rolls through every year in West Plains.
Oh, so many people come out and help out. I love this layout of this one coming right now. I'm seeing the Abominable Snowman.
This was grand prize right here.
Grand prize. We're going to zoom in a little bit on this one. That looks like Ozarks Healthcare. What's the dentist elf? You remember the dentist elf name from Rudolph?
Yes. I don't remember the name.
Grizzly cheerleaders coming through
good.
right now. Fantastic job. That's going to bother me for the next little bit. If anybody in the chat wants to chime in there and help us out,
that would be helpful.
That would definitely be helpful. Okay. Lots of folks participating in the parade today. And it's such a wonderful event. So many people coming out right now. I mean, just looking up North Porter Wagner Boulevard and seeing all the cars and all the folks that are out in this cold weather watching the event is just fantastic.
Definitely. The A&J Medical Transport Team.
Once again, thanks to All Pet Equine Supply, the place where pets take their people. Get into All Pet and pick up gifts and stocking stuffers for pets and pet lovers on your list. And don't forget, next Friday, the 18th, is Double Punch Day. Check out their specials at allpet.net. Merry Christmas. Family karate going through right now. Getting a little windier.
The wind's starting to pick up a little bit.
We should say a big thanks to these guys right here for our coverage, our radio coverage tonight.
Yes.
Hawkins Home and Lawn. You can see their float right now if you're watching on the live video stream on ozarkradionews.com.
And, of course, Hawkins Home and Lawn, two great, wonderful locations. You can see some of the back of the float. You got a whole, basically, home set up there and all those great, wonderful items that you can pick up. You got the refrigerator, the stove, the dining room table with the couch, And, that looked good in my house right now, right there. They got, looks like the little fireplace stand.
Boys and Girls Club got the mask on the front of the truck there.
That's great. I'm sorry, that's pretty good.
Hermie, by the way, was the name of the elf.
Hermie.
That is right. Nicole Flowers said, just watched it the other night.
Nicole, thank you very much.
Thank you. That was going to bug us for at least a few more minutes. Oh, let's see here. Is this my hot chocolate guy?
We got the Jeeps rolling through. It always makes me jealous as I got my Jeep, and they're out there rolling through and everything.
Yep, got the Jeep Brigade coming through right now.
As anybody that's got a Jeep, they know that it's kind of like an ongoing expense that you have, and I need to do a little upgrade on a few parts on my Jeep.
I think we've got our winner for person watching from the farthest away.
Farthest away.
I'm going to say this name probably wrong. It's Beatrice Hartman, and they are watching from Iwa Beach, Hawaii. Iwa Beach, Iwa.
I'm going to guess it's a little warmer
EWA. Yeah, probably.
From Hawaii.
Watching from Hawaii.
Welcome.
Aloha.
I guess that would be better. More appropriate.
We're thanking all the folks who are tuning in to watching our live stream.
Well, you know what? Just with that announcement of the live video stream from Hawaii, I felt a little warmer.
Really? I'm glad you do. S&P Auto Glass, another one of our live video stream sponsors coming through right now. We appreciate them. Look at the job they did on this Jeep.
Yeah.
Look at that. If you're not watching right now, they've got an inflatable snowman strapped to the top of it. It is completely decked out.
Got the presents on the front,
and then we got, is that a reindeer?
Reindeer?
I think it's supposed to be a reindeer.
Well, that's supposed to be a reindeer. That looks like a goat.
I was going to say that, but I decided to hold off.
Okay, we'll go with reindeer.
There's a minion coming up on the back of this blue one.
See, I like that. Little Christmas tree lit up on the front of it as well.
Oh, I bet they're cold. They're driving,
They got it all down. Hey, when you got a Jeep, you just got to go for it.
I mean, the heater's cranked.
Yes, and you know what? They got good heaters.
They went out and had fun before.
They went, you know what? We have a Jeep. We're going to go do what a Jeep does and get muddy.
Yeah, so this
is muddy.
For those who are listening right now on Hot Country KDY who can't see it, we got to remember we got a radio audience, so we have to describe. There is a Jeep Cherokee coming by right now that decided to go out and mud before the event,
and they did it right.
And they did it right.
That's some caked on stuff there too.
Coming up, we got some classic cars that are going to be making their way in front of us here in just a little bit. Let me have the list of our live video sponsors here real quick, and we'll thank some of those as well. West Plains Savings and Loan, also AirMed Care, Rick's Truck Repair, Little Caesars. That sounds good for probably dinner after this. Let's see here. Fantastic. Wonderful people on Porter Wagner Boulevard, just a little to the south of where we're at right now. Ramey Supermarket, also Show Me Medical Supply. SMP Auto Glass, we just saw their vehicle a minute ago. Barnett Meat Processing. And we've already got our appointment with them to have some cows done in April. I mean, we're getting set up.
I was going to say you got to kind of plan in advance sometime.
Yep, West Plains Lock and Key, and also Country at Heart. So thank you to all of them. Got a big green tractor coming by right now.
I would sing, but I decide nobody wants to hear that.
Something big green. I'm going to get a text here in a minute saying, Jim, stop it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, big green tractor passing by. Okay, I'm going to assume you're more of a car guy than I am, so I'm going to let you call out what these are.
That's
a Mustang.
That's a Mustang. I think you know that.
I got that one.
That's a Mustang.
Oh, again, we're getting to some of the classic cars.
ATVs that are rolling through that are all decorated up in Christmas, and UTVs.
That Can-Am looks nice. That could be some fun.
That's some fun right there. It's got a couple of dogs and
Dash-Hounds. Datsuns.
Dash-Hounds. I'm going to go with that one.
Which I know someone out there is correcting me on how we just said that. That's not the appropriate pronunciation, but very cool. I bet they're cold. So a lot of folks are coming out, and we're enjoying this wonderful parade. We're in the portion of some of the classic vehicles making their way through right now. I'm looking down. I'm seeing some more trucks. I haven't quite spotted Santa Claus yet.
I have not. El Camino, challenge, one of the newer generation purple, a vibrant purple Challenger rolling through as well.
Yep. We got Karen Steiner watching from St. Louis right now. So thank you for joining us, Karen. Again, we probably still have another 20 minutes, maybe, give or take, left, I would say. And if you are watching or if you're listening, of course, you can go post shout-outs, and we will we'll do some shout-outs as we continue on.
The Chevelle was yelling at us.
Oh,
giving us a little one of those honks or whatever.
The ooga. Is that what I heard?
Ooga. There we go.
Fantastic.
I tried to do the best sound effects that I can.
It's okay. It's cold. That's what we're going to come down to. It's cold. I didn't see the hot chocolate guy. I'm a little disappointed. Now I know typically near the end we get some drinks brought by, but they're not going to be warm.
Yeah, it'll be a little cooler by the time they roll.
Another Mustang coming in right now. That green Mustang looks great. Leroy Howard says he loves the coverage. So thank you, Leroy. We appreciate that you're enjoying our incoherent babbling.
Little chilly, but again, we got the great truck that we're standing in. We got right in front of All Pet and Equine Supply, and seeing a great, wonderful parade.
They're probably not even talking about us. They're probably just liking the video. Hey, they got it on.
Hey, I'm going to take it.
Take the win.
Yeah, I'll take the win. That we're included in that. But it's nice that the video coverage is out there. So if you aren't listening to the coverage, you can, as you said, go back later and watch this again. We got a later date.
We got Ruth watching from Springfield. We got some folks watching from Thayer, but we're from Maple Valley, Washington. That doesn't mean Hawaii, though.
No,
I mean, I don't know how much further.
That might be close, but I'm still thinking Hawaii's probably got tops.
We might get an Alaska here soon. I don't know. Do we know? Really?
And it's coming out of a Corvette.
Did that come out of the Corvette?
I think so.
I don't think it did. I'm pretty sure it came out from over there.
Do you think it's coming from the jacked up 4x4 green Camaro?
Thank you for doing live. My little ones love it. Well, thank you, Chrissy. Happy to be here doing this tonight. A lot of great folks who participated in this one. I mean, it's awesome to see. I see a boat. And not a car, but an actual boat.
A boat.
That's going to be coming up if you're watching on our screen right now. We're enjoying ourselves. I'm looking. Are we near the end of this already? No way. No, there's still people walking. It's again, folks who are listening on the radio or who are watching the live video stream right now. The 2020 Christmas Parade. We're very happy it's happening.
Yes. Enabled to happen.
Enabled to happen. They made the decision. They made the choice to reroute the parade this year. Normally, lineup happens on Missouri Avenue, which is almost directly behind where we're at. And we can kind of tilt our head over and we kind of see the progress of the parade and kind of give people heads up, especially those who are trying to avoid Porter Wagner right now. This year, it went all the way down to City Hall. So all the way down Porter Wagner, all the way down.
That's a long way difference down this one stretch of road.
So, West Plains Marine coming through right now. You can see some of the boats. I told you, I saw a boat.
You did. I was trying to, visually think about this boat driving down Porter Wagner, but you were correct.
A lot of great floats, a lot of time put in. I mean, that's something we don't really acknowledge a lot of times. Like I'm thinking about the past 4 or 5 ones is the time these folks, these community members are putting in to make these happen.
Yes.
I mean, it's fantastic, and you got somebody just throw some lights on, and that's cool. That's great. I mean, it's effort.
They're part of it.
And then you got the ones who go all out.
Like like early on, some of those first place and some of the Abominable Snowman, that little scene.
Oh, yeah, the one from Ozarks Healthcare. Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
That's some work.
And Hermie, not Hermie. Was it Hermie?
Hermie.
We're going to say that's what it is. It's not. It will be. Again, folks, we are broadcasting live from the 2020 Christmas Parade here in West Plains. West Plains Christmas Parade on Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. We are stationed here at All Pet and Equine Supply. They are hosting us here once again. We are standing on a truck from Taylor Gruvaugh Chevrolet in West Plains, so thank you to them as well. We're live video streaming on Ozark Radio News radionews.com. Thank you for joining us to our live video stream, and thank you to all of our live video stream sponsors. And again, thank you to Hawkins Home and Lawn for bringing our radio coverage to you here this evening, this afternoon. It's 4:51, so just after minute. So as it keeps going on, we're going to keep
the
checking
towing
out
companies rolling through. Midway Towing.
Midway Towing. You know, a lot of folks out doing shopping. We talk about it a lot, and that is, of course, to shop local. If you're trying to get some ideas of some of the local businesses that are in the area, remember you can check out shoplocalstaylocal.com. A lot of great local businesses. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with gift certificates. Nothing wrong with gift certificates, whether you're getting them from the chamber and the West Plains box, or whether you're going to the individual places. Those help out local businesses so much. So definitely, enjoy. Folks that are out right now, here watching the parade, joining us here on our parade coverage. As you're, making your way back home tonight, maybe you're thinking about, what am I going to have for dinner? Stop by one of the local restaurants in town. Help out those folks too. I mean, they all do so much to help out the community. And I'm not going to say the cliche thing about the sponsoring teams and everything else that you see on Facebook.
Yep.
But the thing is, it's true.
It is true. It's good to shop at these local businesses that that are here locally, because they support and help. Well,
yeah. I mean, without these
everybody grow.
Without these local businesses, we wouldn't be able to do our live video streaming right now. So, I mean, without these local businesses, a lot of things in this area wouldn't happen. So we appreciate all of them. And again, we say shop local, eat local, be local.
Yep.
Just very, very easy. Icy horses.
That means we could be potentially getting towards the end of...
And I see Santa.
And I see Santa. I think that
Santa
is a sign. Anytime you see horses...
Is this when I start screaming like, well... Santa's here. Oh, I'm going home and watch that movie tonight.
But it usually is coming to a close end, as Santa should be popping into view on the video stream very, very soon. Again, West Plains Savings and Loan, Air Med Care, Rick's Truck Repair, Little Caesars, Tantastic.
Folks on South Porter Wagner right now. Santa has been spotted. He is at Allpet right now.
Yes.
So he is heading your way. We get a nice little zoom in on Santa for those watching at home. He is waving, so hopefully we're gonna wave. There you go.
There you go.
And then we got the horse groups coming through now. I don't know what they're called. Merry Christmas, Santa.
We got the big the
Pioneer Saddle Club.
There we go.
Gonna back this camera back up just a little bit so you can see the riders there. And then we are wrapping up our coverage, because right behind all the little ponies, of course,
you had the big ponies, and now you have the wagons.
They get smaller
as it goes along.
And then we have a few more emergency vehicles, and then you have the beginning of a NASCAR race. That's directly behind them.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Looks like the beginning of that. Again, folks, thank you for joining us here for our 2020 coverage of the West Plains Christmas Parade here on Hot Country KDY and online at ozarkradionews.com. Again, we want a big shout-out to the folks at Hawkins Home and Lawn. If you haven't been up there, check them out. I mean, everything you can need from couches to sofas to beds to refrigerators to microwaves to zero turns to weed whackers to, everything you possibly need there on North 63 in West Plains and in Mountain Grove as well. Thank you to Allpet for once again hosting us here this year at their location on Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Thank you to Taylor Gruba as well. And Chris, thank our video streaming sponsors, please.
Of course, we got Country at Heart. We got West Plains Lock and Key, Barnett Meat Processing, SMP Auto Glass, Show Me Medical Supply, Ramey Supermarket, Tantastic, Little Caesars, Rick's Truck Repair, Air Med Care, and West Plains Savings and Loan.
Well, as our coverage comes to a close, I will let everyone know traffic is very slow on Porter Wagner, so there's a traffic update right now.
Yes.
Avoid it.
Yes,
just avoid Porter Wagner for a little while. We're here. The tail end of the parade has just passed Allpet and Klein Supply for those on the south end of the parade route, so be aware of that. For folks traveling into town this weekend or coming this direction right now, it typically takes about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and everything will kind of go back to normal on Porter Wagner. Just watch out for people. There's people walking right now, so just kind of be careful out there driving. Be safe. Chris, thank you for joining us for the broadcast.
It's a pleasure, and always glad to do it. Always fun. Good to see. It's good to see a lot of people as I was out today as well.
Thank you to everyone for the comments and postings on the Facebook and YouTube feeds, the live video stream feeds. We appreciate that. It helps us fill a little bit. And again, we're going to wish you all a good night. Be safe, and of course, tune in on Monday morning for Chris Hayes. He's on the drive from 2 to 6, and catch me during the big lunch from 10 to 2.
And a big old Merry Christmas to everybody.
Oh, yeah, I should say that, too. Merry Christmas to everybody as well. Here on Hot Country KDY, we're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio. Nate's been there keeping us on the air, and we're going to wrap up our broadcast. So everyone have a wonderful and safe night and a very